So talking about the community and golf course, how do you think that attracts people?
So, like the person who loves greenery, the person who likes to play golf, it's like something which cannot be offered very easily. You know, like you have 2.5 lakh trees planted inside this campus. You have a very photogenic 9-hole golf course.
Talking about the view of the apartment, what it's gonna be like?
So when I talk about my apartments, like we have the sizes that are starting for 3-bedroom, 2836 square feet.
Okay.
And it goes up to 4285 square feet for 4285 for a 4-bedroom residence.
Okay. What about the amenities that Sobha Aranya offers?
So inside, we have 35 plus amenities in phase 1 that are divided into park and plaza zones. So you have active zones, you have recreational zones, kids zones, eco amenity zones. You have a 6-lane Olympic size pool. You have a 1 kilometer approximately jogging cycling track, camping zones. Then you have the amphitheater. You have a seniors park.
Hey guys, I'm Himang Gandhi from Unifit Realty, and today I'm with official representative of Sobha Group, Mr. Divyang Gupta.
Hi Himang,
Hi.
Welcome on board.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you have visited today in such a beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's lovely out there. So today I'm going to ask you a few questions about this project, Sobha Aranya.
Sure.
So for someone who doesn't know about this project, could you describe it in one line or maybe two?
Sure. It's a heaven. It's a green paradise, I would say, which has a beautiful 9-hole golf course. And like these kind of amenities are very difficult to replicate in Gurgaon, especially. And we are not selling 32 acres. We are nestled amidst Karma Lakelands, which is 270 acres. Like it's kind of a community that we are building up here. Wherein the challenges we are facing nowadays, when it rains, you have difficulties traveling around Gurgaon.
That's true.
In Karma Lakelands, you have a very well organized system wherein even the rainwater harvesting technique, they used to manage the water that is being collected through rain.
That's great actually. So talking about the community and golf course, how do you think that attracts people?
So, like the person who loves greenery, the person who likes to play golf, it's like something which cannot be offered very easily. You know, like you have 2.5 lakh trees planted inside this campus. You have a very photogenic 9-hole golf course. And now they have introduced the signature hole, which is the 10th hole, that is also in the shape of India. And, like the kind of people you used to play here every weekends, the kind of gentry, it's like 1% of the club. So even Sobha Aranya is a low density living. That's only 36 apartments per acre, wherein 75,000 per square feet. The size of the clubhouse is also going to be very massive, offering all the modern amenities. Whatever you name it, we have all the amenities inside the clubhouse also. And all these towers stand tall like beautiful trees. You have, like 2 to the core and 3 to the core apartments. Okay. That's it.
So talking about the view of the apartment, what it's going to be like?
So when I talk about my apartments, like we have the sizes that are starting for 3-bedroom, 2836 square feet. Okay. And it goes up to 4285 square feet for 4285 for a 4-bedroom residence. Okay. Now in Tower 2 that has been recently launched, like we launched in June 1st. And we have already sold out 50% of our inventory since the time of launch. So that's a great achievement for us.
That's a great achievement actually.
And you talk about the layout. These are all Vastu compliant layouts. Okay. Like very efficiently planned, very spacious, very like offering you a straight line view of the golf course. So that is also a plus point.
That's lovely. And what about the amenities that Sobha Aranya offers?
So inside, we have 35 plus amenities in phase 1 that are divided into park and plaza zones. So you have active zones, you have recreational zones, kids zones, eco amenity zones that like not many developers used to offer. You have a 6-lane Olympic size pool. You have a 1 kilometer approximately jogging cycling track. Then you have the camping zones. Then you have the amphitheater. You have a seniors park. Like people who love to spend time with their pets. You have a dedicated pet area, and then you have the forest groves. like in the phase 2, you will be having the maximum sports amenities. You will be having pickleball court, you will be having tennis courts, paddleball courts, 90-meter cricket ground. Like 85% are open and green areas. That is something a very unique selling point.
So why do you think someone should invest in this project, Sobha Aranya? And could you also talk about the location?
Okay, so it's a very interesting question that you have asked. Like the person who wants to live in Sobha, who wants to invest in Sobha Aranya, and who wants to live in future in Karma Lakelands, it's like a lifetime vacation. Like in the lifetime vacation, what I'm talking, you have the golf residences, I would say. It's not just a golf view. We are giving you a dedicated pathway, 565 meters underpass pathway. That will, on the pathway, you can walk inside the golf course. You can cycle inside the golf course. Then you have 5 reserve forests. This is also, like going to be as it is, 41 acres, 5 reserve forests. And there are some trail zones that have been created inside the forest area. Then when you talk about the gentry, the 1% of the club, you have the elite of the elite people. You have the 25% people are NRIs. You have people who are C-level, like a lot of business entrepreneurs. You have a lot of good investors. So when you talk about the projection also, we look, this project inside Karma Lakelands cannot be replicated. It is very difficult to find such kind of a land parcel in all of Gurgaon, and then to build a natural golf course and then to maintain it. And like a builder like Sobha, who basically is the India's most self-reliant real estate company in India. Like they follow the backward integration approach. Even a case study has been featured in Harvard Business School, which is being taught to their students and alumni. And whatever we do it ourselves. We have a complete and tighter control on cost, quality and time. We have got the success received in projects that have been delivered, like Sobha City, Sobha ICG Villas in sector 106, 107, 108. We received the success at the time of launch in Noida also, Greater Noida, by the project named Sobha Aranya. Like on the first day itself, it was launched and it was totally sold out. Now we are coming up with upcoming portfolios, like on Dwarka Expressway, we are coming up with projects in golf course extension. So you have such a diverse portfolio that has been offered in NCR for the buyers who really wanted to live here peacefully, who just wanted to, like spend time with nature, wanted to spend their peaceful time living with their family.
Away from the city buzz.
Absolutely. So this is something which is a very exclusive project, I would say. And even in 5 years, the projection is going to be double. Because of the development that is taking around in Sector 80, this is becoming a part of New Gurgaon. You have so many projects around, you have multiple projects have been announced by the government that is also talking about the roads and infrastructure development.
The government has also invested a lot of money in this sector.
Absolutely.
For its infrastructure and everything.
Absolutely.
Love to hear about the legacy of Sobha.
So everyone is aware about, the legacy. The legacy is much more simpler and very, very elegant, I would say. So, like Mr. PNC Menon, who was born and brought up in Kerala, he started his journey from, he left his hometown in 1975 and he started his own company in services and trade company in Oman. And, after gaining such a good international experience, he came back to India where he started his own company under his wife's name, Mrs. Sobha Menon. In 1995, we delivered our first project, in Bangalore. And since that time, we have delivered 550 projects. We are into residential, commercial, contractual, and we have almost delivered 1.5 million square feet all over India. And we do the contractual work also. We have done an extraordinary work for Infosys, and we have done so many other contractual work for so many other prominent brand names. And this is one of a kind of a project, Sobha Aranya. It's one of the most luxurious portfolio in North India.
So I've heard about Sobha's backward integration thing. And you also mentioned about it. So could you tell me something about it?
Absolutely. I am glad that you have asked this question. Our users should be aware about what are we known for. We are blessed that whatever we do it ourselves. You know, like that is why we are known to be the most self-reliant real estate company in India. And we do the manufacturing. We have 5 manufacturing factories. One of the biggest interiors factory by the name of Sobha Interiors is located in Bangalore. It's Asia's biggest interiors factory, I would say. It's 375,000 square feet. All the wooden work is done inside that factory. You know, like the kind of quality doors that we used to develop, no other developer can do it. You know, like, and then we do the metal and glazing work. We do the fencing work ourselves, and we also used to make the pavers. And we have an in-house brand by the name of Meter Cube Resto Plus. So this is something which also adds something very unique to our portfolio. When you talk about interiors, when you talk about designing your home after once it is delivered, we have our in-house architects, in-house interior consultants. Also, you know, like appreciate our brand value and added something, the value proposition also been improved. And then you know, like in the future also, our model is going to be like this: 60 to 65% of our laborers are on payrolls. We don't outsource to any of the contractor. You know, like this also help us you know, like control the time of delivery. Whatever the projects we have delivered around India, we have delivered it on time. And that's a USP, I would say. And we don't you know, like when you talk about the trust factor, so the customers who we have sold the property, they already know us. You know, like this is why they used to reinvest and used to build the loyalty. I would say they used to refer people who can also reinvest their money to any of the projects that are coming. So this is something what I can talk about.
So when it comes to finishing, Sobha definitely has the expertise, masterclass.
Yes, yes. You have rightly said this. You have rightly observed this. We, you know, like no other developer in the world has that kind of a class. You know, like the kind of finishing work we used to do. You know, like even in UAE, you see, we are the top revenue generating company, top 3 revenue generating company. We are expanding our base in USA. We are expanding our base in London. We are expanding our base in Australia. You know, like something that is why we are becoming popular. You know, like these techniques cannot be replicated very easily. And when it comes to finishing also, while delivering the project, we used to follow 1, 4, 5, 6 quality checks. There should not be any loose ends. There should not be any gap while you deliver any project to the customer. You know, like that is our DNA basically.
That's great. So talking about the construction, has the construction already started?
Yes, we have already started the construction, and we have completed the excavation of all the 5 towers in phase 1. We are in the advanced stage of construction in tower 3, 4 and 5. We are building the foundation work of the basement, the building what you see. And tower 1 and tower 2, the work is also going on. We are confident to deliver this project by 2029.
It was really nice talking to Mr. Divyang.
Thank you so much, Hema.
And I'm sure everyone is going to love this project.
Yes.